How's it going, guys? Patch 1.2, or the second patch. I don't like going by 1.2, but the second patch for NASCAR 21 Ignition has released. They did it at a great time because I put my review video out and then a patch came and some of my biggest complaints then got fixed. So yeah, I don't know how that works. It's not going to change the review score. If you guys want to check the review out, it is on the channel. It was uploaded yesterday. I did give it a 5. I was close to giving it a 4.5, and to be honest, really, it's not going to change for a little bit. They still have a lot of improvements to go. But let's talk about all the patch details and see if any of you guys like them. Shout out to all the Patreon supporters. Sorry for not being able to give you guys a shout out recently. Obviously, it's been very busy, but thank you guys so much for always supporting the channel. And let's get into it. All right, guys, and I will have gameplay hopefully later today to see if these issues are true, because as you can see, PC Steam, which is what I am on, has been released on today, this morning. So I just have to download the update and it will be on. But let's go through it. Oh, real quick, Xbox, yeah, it's not out yet. Don't blame them, blame Microsoft. Xbox is all, well, actually, no, PlayStation's usually the one that's usually late, but PlayStation actually came out first. And Xbox, probably in a couple of days. It's in the review system, so we don't know when it's going to come out. Okay, obviously, I think the #1 negative I had in my review was steering assist with the controller, because you can have it off with a wheel, but with the controller. And it is in the new section, added the off steering assist setting with improved control pad feedback. Added the correct localization for vibration in the settings menus, and added support for controller vibration on all platforms. Those three, I'm pretty sure, were like my first complaints. Like my first complaints right away were steering assist, and I couldn't feel anything the car was doing in my hands because the controller had no vibration. We will see if it is truly fixed, but because I've not played it yet. But it seems like they are listening. So good job, everyone, on the feedback. Obviously, I try to provide feedback, but they listen to you guys as well. So good job, everyone, on that. Added support for AI. Oh, by the way, guys, if you see fix the issue or added, take a shot. You will probably die of getting drunk. So like, support for AI difficulty specific qualifying times. I really don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. Translations for language in all languages. Added the game's version number. Okay. Added the right rear track bar to the pit stop option. So I guess you have track bar and now right rear track bar. You know, okay. I mean, there are a lot of other things to pit when it comes to, or to fix when it comes to pit stops, but we'll take it. Added visual feedback for a player when their party host has started matchmaking. Added brake markers to the Roval, the Daytona Road Course, Coda, Indy Road Course, and Road America. That's nice because, yeah, we needed that. And then PC only. Added support for networking errors. Added support for player name entry in career, which I had my name in career. I don't really know what that means, but maybe that means, I don't know. Really, for what they have to do there is make the name get on the car when you go to career, because it still says James Davison for me. I wanted to say Radman on the back windshield, not Davison, so that's something I would like. Added a recommended controller configuration. Hopefully that's like, can you show me the button mapping and stuff? Implemented the full PC display options. Don't really know what that means, but hopefully what it does mean is I can finally play the game in high quality. Like it wouldn't just revert back to whatever the normal settings are. Let's see if that's true. Adjustments. Refine the low steering assist option to make it more consistent, which means it wouldn't jerk you back and forth. Hopefully that, I'm never going to use it. I'm always going to have it off, but for those of you that want to use it, you know, good for that. Rework the pit crew helmet colors so they better match the car paint scheme. Refine the contracts the players would receive in career based on their performances. Refine the career team reputation to more directly reflect the players' performances. Yeah, because Rickware Racing hates me when I finish in the top 10. Refine the behavior to look back functionality on the chase camera so that it snaps instead of rotating. Beautiful scenes. Thank you, Motorsport Games. I'm not really sure many people had that complaint, but I definitely made sure that was that they knew. I was like, hey guys, I don't like it rotating. Please make it snap. They made it snap. Thank you guys very much. Really appreciate that. Reworked night lighting so that the races start closer to their finish lighting conditions. I saw this. So do you guys see what's his name? Shieldhouse. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, man. David Shieldhouse. He was the one that had the 10-hour pit stop glitch where he was stuck in a pit stop loop. If you guys noticed, at Talladega, it ended in sunset. So every race does have real-time lighting. They essentially, like, if you do a 100% race, it will finish in a different light than it would at the start of the race, which is cool. The problem is, most of us don't do 100% races. So it would have been nice to see, like, now. So what I'm going to do there is I actually want to see what Martinsville Night looks like, because Martinsville Night to me was like the beginning of the race, and now since it says closer to the finish lighting conditions when racing shorter distances, hopefully it will actually be like Martinsville Night. So that's something that's very good. That's not a complaint I had, but thank you guys for seeing that. Refine the AI qualifying times to allow the player to set more competitive times. It depends on the track, really, to be honest. Refine the rolling start speeds in practice and qualifying to help achieve more competitive lap times. Yes, that was really annoying. Remove the Sportscaster VO from intro to online races, and then fixes. Hola. All right, that's a lot right there. All right, let's go. Fix the number of stability issues. They also fixed this again this morning. So they released another mini patch to this patch this morning, where some of you guys said you were having issues on consoles or the game still crashing. Well, they released another like mini patch this morning. So let me know in the comments if it fixed that. You know, again, we're all working this together, guys. I mean, it shouldn't be like this. We should not have to beta test the game. Again, we talked about it in the review. You know, it's not an excuse. We don't want it this way, but since we're in this situation, let's not just bitch and complain about it. Let's try to fix it ourselves. I know it's not really our job to do that, but just provide feedback. Let's try to do this. And you guys really are the console feedback, because I'm on PC. You guys are the consoles. So I need you guys to work with me here to try and help fix this game a little bit. Fix the number of issues where the application was unresponsive for an extended period of time. I didn't have that problem. Fixed an issue where the title would crash or the player didn't have enough hard drive space. Didn't have that issue. Fixed an issue where the game could freeze when starting a race weekend. Yes, I had that at Kansas all the time. Fixed an issue where the spotter would repeat voice text lines and interrupt. So will he no longer go 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2? Fixed an issue where the wheels would blur incorrectly. To be honest, I didn't notice. There was a lot of motion blur that I just want to take off, but the game wouldn't let me turn off. So, you know, hopefully I could just turn motion blur off. That'd be nice. Fixed an issue where the damage animation could look incorrect in certain circumstances. Fixed an issue where the player had to press a button too many times to enter a game after accepting an invite. Fixed an issue where black flags were being thrown incorrectly. That means hopefully when we go below a line at any track, it won't give us a black flag. But anyways, black flags don't really work, so I'm not really worried about black flags at the moment. I haven't seen anything about cautions, which makes me a little bit nervous. I would love to see cautions get fixed, but it doesn't look like that's been fixed. I feel like if it was, it would be in here by now. Fixed an issue where the AI would slow down excessively at Talladega and Nashville. I had that issue at Talladega. I have not raced Nashville yet, but at Talladega, yes, they would check up every time coming out of 2 and 4, so that was very annoying. Fixed an issue that prevented the AI from running their alternate paint schemes. I have noticed that. Fixed an issue that prevented certain numbers from being selectable in the paint booth. I've not used the paint booth. Fix an issue where 2 cars would overlap in the paint booth save slot. Fix an issue where the language would change back to English unintentionally. Fix an issue where age-gated content could be seen in the main menus by player who are under 21. That you gotta fix that, or you're getting some big legal issues. Age content again. Fixed an issue where the screen would not correctly resize on 4K monitors. Fixed an issue where the dash cam could sometimes launch with a horizon stabilized effect. I had that at Bristol Dirt, so I noticed that. Yeah, it had some weird horizon thing. Fixed an issue where resolution changes had no effect in game on PC. I played in 1440, so I don't know. Well, if they could just fix all the display stuff, that'd be great, but we'll test that out. Fix an issue where PC display settings were not being correctly applied. Thank you. Hopefully, I can apply my PC settings. Fix an issue where cars would randomly disappear during online races. Fix an issue where delayed matchmaking could cause players to be stuck in their garage. Fix an issue where a player would occasionally not make it into an online session. Fix an issue where a player could get stuck during the transition into a race. The default settings for novice assist were inconsistent. Checkered flag text was hard to read. Racing line assist was inconsistent. Where the game could crash on the race results screen. Fix an issue where the car level of detail could change at high speeds when using chase cameras. I think I saw that actually. When I was bump drafting, I would see that at Daytona and Talladega, but I actually saw it more in the hood cam, to be honest. The player's pit lollipop always showed 0-0 in career mode. I've not had that problem. The player's car could temporarily be controlled by the AI after dismissing the pause. Nope, haven't had that issue. An issue where players' cars could remain in the air after a prolonged period of time after a high-speed collision and online. Extremely rare issue where a player could receive a mechanical failure during an online race. The pit stop scene cannot trigger. These are very specific issues. My God, I've not had a lot of these. Remove the I have had this one. Remove the realistic damage option to prevent an issue where players could get stuck after getting a DNF. That happened to me in my Talladega gameplay. Yeah, it doesn't give you a DNF, so it looks like they just removed realistic damage, which is a little bit sad because realistic damage did work in a sense. Like if you hit the wall, you can cut a tire pretty easily and stuff like that. So it actually was working. The problem is when you DNF'd, you couldn't finish the race and the game would likely crash. So I understand that, but hopefully they can actually bring it back and get DNFs to work properly. But for now, I get it. Just remove it for now. I use complex anyway, so it's fine. Fixed an issue where sometimes the player cannot interact with all the data pad options. Fixed an issue where players could be incorrectly flagged in an online race. Driver numbers would not display in the career legacy leaderboard. The player cannot see layers in the paint booth. New decal submenu would display previously selected categories. Sound effects in the online game lobby were missing. Menu backgrounds could appear inconsistently. A crown, where a crown icon would appear. There's a lot of online fixes here, so that's nice. Scrolling through a large number of decals could cause the selected item to appear off screen. Sonic Radar 3. I have no idea what that even means. What else? What else? Quick game. All right, so it looks like we're getting into the kind of nitty-gritty, very, very small. Oh my god, there's still so much left. What the? All right, we're gonna skip the rest, or not skip, but we're gonna sim through the rest, guys. Quick game incorrectly. A typo in the team profile description for Hendrick Motorsports. Okay, these are very small issues. Whoever had to write all this up, I feel bad for you, man. You just copy and paste, fix an issue, hopefully, because it saves you some time. The player could adjust their steering assist when using a racing wheel. AI cars could drive around too fast in the background of results. UI, AI drivers, frame rate drop, pit lane area. The sun would not set during the day-night transition. Cars. Wait, is this? Oh, this is what. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Fixed an issue where the car setup changes would appear to not save after exiting the datapad. Thank you. Finally, I could drive different setups. God bless America. Okay, that's what we needed. Why is that so low? That should be moved up a little bit. That's a very important one. I don't want that mired in the middle. Fixed an issue where the video quality options would display detail preset and not their correct settings. Yes, I had that problem. All cars would not render. I actually maybe had that issue at Martinsville. Overcast skies at Talladega would cause lighting issues. Did it? Oh, to be honest, the overcast skies need to be fixed overall. They're just too. It's not overcast. It has to be actually darker. A little bit like the contrast has, get the sunlight out of the game essentially when overcast settings. Fix an issue where the track bar adjustment cannot be selected on yellow flag cautions. I'm looking for one of the things. Did they fix the problem of the steam coming out of the car? When you go, essentially when you're like 5 laps into a race and then you go under 100 miles per hour, you have steam flying out your car. Did they fix that? I don't see that here. A lot of this stuff is very, very little issues now that I might just skip. You guys can read it. I won't move it. So I'm just, following along. Car could snap right with minimal input on low steering assist. Yes. I had this issue. The AI could brake at the Daytona road course start-finish line. Yes, that was a problem. Actually, I had that problem not at the start-finish line, but like right after the front stretch chicane is where I was having that issue. Hopefully that's what they mean there. We'll test it. Paint schemes, fixing the player's car might load, still spinning, Oh, now we're getting to PC only. Title screen would run with an uncapped frame rate. I did not know that. Exit button was not localized. Quit prompt not localized. Changing out now. Some achievements. Online veteran. Some wheel names to be cut off. I noticed that. Display settings and paint booth color picker. Okay, that's it for all the patch notes for 1.2. So the main ones we can see. AI checking up at a lot of tracks. That was good. Hopefully my display settings, I can actually run the game in the highest settings now because that's what I want to do. Highest settings 60 FPS. Off on steering assist, vibration, all that. We will all test this in the coming days, guys, when we play career and we play gameplay stuff. We'll go test this. I might as well just go to Nashville, actually, and see if they're checking up or something. So we'll test this all. All right, guys. I will see you later this afternoon for some gameplay. That is all the patch notes. Let me know in the comments below. Play the game. Come back here. Comment below. Or are these things working for you on your console? Remember, Xbox is not out yet, but for PlayStation, is it working for you? And on PC, I'll test it myself and see how it's working for me. take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later this afternoon. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if not already. Subscribe if you're new. And if there are any more patches coming in the future, I will upload them so you guys can be notified. All right, take care of yourselves. Peace out.